turnovers for us, and it's really just offense not being able to execute.
Is that something you can build off of for the last game?
Definitely. We're still playing for these seniors, man. We don't want to go out 0-12, so we're still playing hard, still practicing hard, and making sure we bring the intensity every time we step on that field.
Cool, thank you.
Thanks, Eddie. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here.
Did it feel good to find some offense out there?
It felt really good, man. We've been needing this all season. It's just been a tough season for all of us. Obviously, nothing we've expected, but what I love, everyone wants to go out with a win on senior night, but we never gave up. And I hope that the fans at home that were watching and the fans here were able to see that.
Is this something you can build on for the last game?
Definitely. It's we're finding what works for us now towards the end of the season. Now we just need to bring it all together. When offense is clicking, defense is clicking. When defense is clicking, offense is clicking. And we have one more game together. And myself as a senior, I want to leave on a good note, show these younger guys what we need to do to bring success to this program, because I love this program, and also send the other seniors off with a win.
Obviously not the way you wanted this season to go. Being your senior year, what has this place meant to you?
The world to me. I grew up coming to these games, and I love UTEP with everything I have, and everything that we've gone through this season, adversity and not winning a game, but coming out here every single day for practice and the games and still competing, it lets you know what we have built here. I mean, we don't have any wins, but you can tell the character of this team, what we've built here, and what we want to build as men. For when we're ready to leave this program, that we're ready for the real world. And I'm happy to say that we've successfully done that. So this program means the world to me, and I can't wait to give back in any way I can.
Does this year, does it take anything away from your experience here, the way that this season is going?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't trade my experience here for anything. I wouldn't have chose to go anywhere else that had offered me a scholarship, but I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't trade this experience here at UTEP. Playing at home in front of my family, it's been the best 5 years of my life. Yep. Thank you.
Yes, objection.
It's a little tough getting a handle on there in the second half.
Yeah, running back made some great plays. They came out, had some great adjustments, some great schemes out there.
Is it just kind of frustrating, like the offense finally got going and you guys just couldn't play?
Yeah, because every game we've been the strong point, and then today, offense, they're giving us a chance, and we just couldn't hold up our end. But that's how a team works. One end's down, the other one has to hold it up, and we couldn't do that today.
I know this season hasn't gone the way that you want it to go. But with that being said, what does this place mean to you? What does UTEP mean to you?
It's my home. I'm blessed to have been able to play here. I enjoyed every second of it, and I'm really going to miss it. Last game playing in the Sun Bowl. I'm just blessed to have been here.
Does this season, in the way that it's kind of gone without getting a win, even with one game left, and does it take away at all from your experience?
Not at all, because in life you experience mountain peaks and valleys, so you got to learn to fight through adversity. I think it's a great test for me, and especially the kids that are coming back next year. They don't want to be like we were this year. So.
Alden, being in a military family, finding your way to El Paso and your entire experience at Burgess and being successful there, and having your experience here at UTEP, was it more than you could have ever imagined when you were,
Yeah, you dream about things like that. Everybody, you see all the kids on Instagram Twitter, D1, blah, 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 stuff like that. But once you finally get there, it's just like surreal. And I still feel like that, even though one more game, I'll be done. So it's crazy.
What will you remember most, or what's your biggest takeaway from your time here?
Really just all the things that Coach Kugler taught me, more than just football, stuff on and off the field, life lessons, and he was there to watch us all grow up as men, and that's what I miss most.
You guys finally kind of put some things together on offense for that?
I mean, I think it's always been there. You're going to hear it. Every week we shoot ourselves in the foot. Myself included, 2 bad turnovers, and I got to be better than that. We had our shots in the red zone early on, and we got to take advantage of that. And that's just where execution comes into play. And I'm not faulting anybody. Personally, I would take this upon myself, and I always feel like I have a bigger responsibility, being the being a captain, being the quarterback. That pick six, that's I got to place a better ball, but we battled our butts off, and that's all I could ever ask for is just that effort. We put ourselves in a good position, and we just don't capitalize, but you can't fault effort or the guys trying.
Did it kind of feel like Andrews 2012 when you got going with Eddie there?
In a sense, yes. Eddie, the guy, he's incredible. He deserves to be here, and I'm glad he's been showing out the past 2 weeks. The guy can play. He goes up and snags it really well, and I'm not going to say that I was perfect. I was by far from that, but the guys made good plays, not just Eddie, but all my receivers. They came up big for me.
Ryan, the team performed better today in the second half. That hasn't happened, especially here at home. What was the difference today, result aside?
It's a very good question. I'm not sure if I have the answer for that. I think we took advantage of things that we didn't take advantage of in the first half. First half, like I said, we were in the red zone and we just didn't capitalize. But I felt, we just made some plays, and it's always tough. Sometimes like a play that Tyler made, like that long touchdown, corner fell, and I tried to throw the ball to lead him. He ran the route he was supposed to, and it just so happened that it worked out for us. And it's always tough because things like that, in life or early in the season, sometimes those didn't bounce our way. And, the stars aligned, and we took advantage of it today. And it just worked out for us. Heck, the play to Kavika, I was praying that didn't get picked. I threw it up, and I was like, man, that was, he's where I wanted him to be, but the ball wasn't what I wanted it to be, and he made a play. And, it's just things like that you never know when it's going to happen, but, when it happens, you're very fortunate. And just unfortunately for us, we just didn't get a lot of those early on. But, we have the guys capable of making those plays.
Just give you something to build on for next week.
Oh, yes, sir. We just got to – I know next week's our last week. We got to play for the seniors. I feel that, a lot of guys busted their butts for them today. I tried my best to. And, unfortunately, I had a few mistakes that were critical. But, these guys are always going to get my best effort, and that's what we just got to do next week. Go out there and just give it our all. Some guys, this might be the last time they ever play football, and we just got to go all out, 100, not just 100%, 110%, 20%. We just got to play lights out for these seniors.
Cool, thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
How we doing? Gee, I've never seen a game in the first half that was 28-0 that happened so fast. And we were in that game and 7-zip there, and all of a sudden 3 touchdowns in, what was it, maybe 6 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes. Bang, 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 interception. And so being down 28 to nothing at halftime was a difficult situation for our players. But I really felt like we had 3 scoring opportunities, 3 drives in the first half. And one was we missed a fumble, we missed a field goal, and then we got stopped on downs. But we were down there in a where we moved the ball into a situation where we had a chance to, get at least a couple of touchdowns, which would have made it maybe a little bit different. I don't know if that would have changed what they did in those 6 minutes, but certainly would have put us a lot closer if it was 14 or 21 at that point, And I still felt like, even in the third quarter, I felt like, hey, maybe the defense will get a pick, maybe they'll get one and run one in. But they did a good job running the football in the fourth quarter and really kind of took us out of the game. And we made some really great individual plays in this game and showed some explosiveness for the first time since I've been here anyway. And so that was good. I don't, and I like I told the team, there's no give up on this team. Nobody gave up. I didn't see anybody give up. I didn't see anybody really loafing. We just made some stupid mistakes and too many penalties and too many errors. I said that, maybe 2 weeks in a row now. Team that makes the least mistakes wins the game, and we certainly had our share of mistakes with penalties, interceptions, and then not capitalizing in the first half in the red zone when we had an opportunity to. Questions?
What changed things for the offense in the second half?
Well, we kind of had I think Brian and Natkin had a kind of a real good flow going with his play selection. He kind of knew what they were trying to do against us defensively and called the plays accordingly. We were able to run the football, and that was really good to see. And then we did make some, executed and made some spectacular catches and runs with the ball, which that was fun to see. But I think that's the only difference, Brett. It wasn't. I don't think our offense played a heck of a lot better in the second half than they did the first half, but we scored, and because we were able to run the ball and in the first half, and making those really spectacular catches and stuff were good. And the quarterback scrambled around, made some throws downfield instead of just getting sacked. They competed. The guys competed the whole game, 60 minutes. Which, come on, fellas. We haven't won a game all year. I don't know if you guys have ever been in sports on a team or anything like that that's gone through that, but I haven't. And it's real difficult to stick in there and stay in there. And so I'm proud of the players for that. I definitely am proud of the players for that. They stuck in there and they made a game of it in the second half, and it could have been worse.
Coach, you kind of mentioned it, yards after catch today was very good on the team.
Yeah.
Historically, your teams
that was one of their characteristics
Yeah.
throughout your career.
Yeah.
Is that something you started to emphasize and felt a little bit of,
it's
of
all up to me, you know. It's all the good stuff is what I brought. No, it's just these kids have just played hard and didn't give up, and I think we made some real good play selections earlier in the game when on first down, you know, running the ball when they were in zone and trying to throw the ball quick when they were blitzing, and so it was a good chess match. But no, that didn't have anything to do with me. Those kids did it on their own, but shows you the fight that they had in the non-give up in their attitude. I mean, it's not been easy around here, let me tell you.
Coach, you've said repeatedly how much this place in UTEP means to you. To kind of see it in the shape that it is now, you know, first time you guys have been 0-11 since 1973. I mean, does it break your heart a little bit?
Yeah, you know, it really does. I certainly didn't come here to just graze through the rest of my retirement, you know. I really did want to come here and make a difference. And it was more complicated and harder than I thought. And I don't feel like I've done a good job in contributing as I thought I was going to do, you know. It's just hard to change horses in the middle of the stream. And I sure appreciate these players and the effort that they've given and the coaches' effort. And so it's hard to see it, but when you're in it and living, you know, it's hard to see the coaches and players go through it, probably more than me. You know, who's going to read my resume? I mean, my resumes are way tucked away in the bottom of the closet. I'm not applying for any jobs, so I don't care whose record this goes on. I just wanted to see these guys win a game, for crying out loud. Next week we got a chance. I mean, we got a chance. We're not horrible. It's a horrible record, but we're not horrible.
Thank you, Coach.
Mm-hmm.